This trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes. As your friend and your doctor, I really do recommend that you give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air, brisk walks, bird watching, chopping wood.
Sounds intolerable. I mean, certainly it sounds delightful.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is, the one we're going to visit.
He is a bee lover.
Oh,
bee lover?
everyone loves bees.
Do you mean that he keeps bees? That must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested.
There is someone to see you, Mr. Holmes.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave now.
Who is it?
Mycroft.
Sherlock.
Oh, Mr. Holmes? Perhaps you don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson. We met at the Diogenes Club a few years ago. I documented our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We're about to depart for the train station.
I know.
You know?
Sherlock, I need your help. There are people who presently threaten both our country and the crown itself.
He looks like an actor.
You must help us with those...
By the way, I got that massively wrong.
Need help. Those are not words I would readily associate with you, Mycroft.
I wrote you a letter, but you did not reply. And this is not about politics. It's about people. People similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
Everything is about politics with you, Mycroft. I'm not interested. Have some of your agents, your spies, or worse, undertake this job of yours. You are defending your people, and they have little to do with the people I choose to help, I can assure you.
That is the point. You think exactly as they do.
Who are they?
The Merry Men. He is talking about the Merry Men.
Robin Hood?
A band of idealistic terrorists.
Oh, okay.
Sherlock, do please think about it. They are planning something diabolical. Your country needs you.
You need me, Mycroft, and you are not the country. Although if your waistline expands very much further...
Fucking
Mrs.
shots.
Hudson, tea will not be necessary.
Damn, pulled out a
Dr.
fat
Watson,
joke.
The train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You are in the 4th car. The train will be waiting for you. Sherlock, enjoy your time in Staffordshire. And
Staffordshire?
do please at least write to me on your return.
But yeah, I got that first case completely wrong. I got a souvenir. Oh, so the red is literally... Yeah. Damn. Can I wear a mustache now? That's all I care about, to be honest. Nope. Damn. Look at a little Toby. Is it Toby?
Look after Mrs. Hudson for us, Toby.
Right, let's see what's in the telescope today then. That woman's still there. Have you got nothing better to do than just sit staring at your window? Damn.
Holmes, please call a cab while I pack my suitcase. We should be late for the train.
Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
1 week later, damn, that's a long 5 minutes. See, I need to be careful with the deductions because I fucked up big time, apparently. Never mind, it's part of the game, but, you know.
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes.
I want to
at
get some
last.
tweed.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
Eveson.
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase.
Ghost train.
But, Holmes, the headlight. It's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes, say something.
Makes bad joke about missing a
Quick.
payroll
Fetch
deduction.
a lantern and let us take a look.
Let's have a cheeky little gander.
It's too dark. Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow. The next morning, very early. Wait, that's not. That's Holmes, isn't it? Am I playing Holmes now? No, Watson. I mean,
Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a
Evesham.
full day ahead. Let us begin our investigation.
what are you rowdy people saying over here? Oh, it won't let me go down there. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Don't run on train tracks. These ones are okay because it's like probably like a coal train, steam train. Choo choo. I'm a train, motherfucker. Choo choo. Wait, I can switch? Oh no.
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train. There are no tracks or footprints on the ground. Railway sleepers, nothing unusual.
There's no way we would have heard a train derail.
The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here. There are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. No clues and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising.
Yeah, ghost.
This investigation won't be simple. We shall require a map of the region.
Perhaps the station master could lend us one.
Real suspicious how a train just goes missing, eh? Oh, station master. You got a map for me?
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
I didn't know he was a doctor.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be investigating what happened?
I shall indeed.
It is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like that. And to think of all the poor people inside it, the passengers, the driver.
Does this game have the supernatural stuff, or does it keep? I have no idea. No idea. I've only just done the first case. I don't know much about Sherlock Holmes either, if I'm honest. So I'm assuming we're just about to find out. Wait, what's lighting up there? Oh, grey hair. You're an old geezer. Honorary badge. Dirty sleeve. Did he bury the train? Married.
Could you please give us any details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
I
Give me
would
the
be
map.
glad to have a detailed map of the local railway district.
But of course, please, take the one that's pinned inside the waiting hall.
Okay.
See you later, my good man.
I don't even know where Evesham is. I went straight to the wrong place, but it's fine. Everton? What does it call it? I don't even know the name of the place. Which one am I taking? This one.
This map will be useful.
Nottingham. Oh, it's up north then. Oh wait, no, is it? Solve the mystery. So is there actually like supernatural stuff in Sherlock Holmes? I'm looking for that junk, wasn't it?
An old locomotive bell. This part is probably from a locomotive.
Good eyes.
This place serves as a storage area for the station. This part is probably from a locomotive.
If you didn't know, this part's probably from a locomotive. Where did he say that thing was put in his office, right? Is it over here? Message to all station, Mr. Robinson, located at Bridlington
A
Station.
new telegram.
I think we should meet this Mr. Robinson.
Okay. Nottingham to London train, locomotive coal car, first class, postal wagon, special or wagon ordered by Mr. Robinson. Hmm. A whole
Here is the train set.
wagon just for him.
A telegraph.
Oh, a tea set. Okay, yeah, some evidence. I wonder if we can talk to this dude again then. Oi! Who's Mr. Robinson?
According to the train composition report, there was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows. And they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That
Heavy
is
then.
important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
Why not?
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something.
Oh, okay.
There was a message from Bridlington Station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. What kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is
It
interesting.
is very interesting. I don't know why, but it is.
You mentioned a problem at Bridlington Station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
See you later, my good man.
Now we should mix it up with like some new English, but like Wagwanjis. It's weird hearing people talk like this. They're very posh and proper. Okay, Bridlington.
Railway post bags.
But no post. Real suspicious. Where is everyone? Angry passenger. Whoopsie.
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
Gets worse, mate. Trust me. Give another 200 years. Still exactly the same shit, if not worse. Work clothes. Checking this man out up and down. Cheap ticket. Packing some heat in the crotch area. Married. Rough skin.
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector who started arguing that our tickets were invalid.
Oh.
He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared. But I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all
Oh.
foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Goodbye, sir.
Okay. Oh my god, is that Doug Dimmadome? His hat's not big enough. Oh, it's Mr. Robinson.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
Is he like
we are not from the railway.
Australian?
We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
Let's check him out. Chunky neck. Oh, Australian hat? Oh, that's right, okay. You can only wear that hat if you're Australian, apparently. Heavy gold ring. What is snake skin? Fancy shoes, crocodile skin, okay. Expensive clothes, looking very dapper.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London.
Prototype
My
of what?
prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman.
It's a battery.
Engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention. But I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazes Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazes company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
Don't think they were.
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in, and yet I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see.
Fair
I
enough.
do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damn train.
Were you on the train? Yeah.
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you traveling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him.
But he wasn't there.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazes Chilean Company.
What's in the bag? Okay. Chileans and special wagon? Nope, these two. See, this is where I need to start being careful. The Chileans stay on the train was just a coincidence. The train conductor had overlooked them. The director of the train's company was intentionally left on the train. The crew removed all path. See, that's what I'm saying. They were left on the train. What's that marmalade? Yes, you don't need to headbutt that. Where's the meaty boy gone? Excuse me. Open up. Gap in the floor. What's that then?
The insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
How much? 50% of its value. Maximum cover amount £15,000. Taken to inflation, that's probably about a lot of money. Can you stop slapping me in the face with your fucking tail? What are you doing? Stop headbutting shit.
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, what's your head? Oh my god, you're so dumb, ain't you, mate? What have we got? Concern or young? Clean clothes. Instructions. Oh, dirty hands. Ink. Could that be with... for to do with the
Station
parcel?
Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with two furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They
Furious.
stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you.
You must what, though?
Understand.
What?
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did, and I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say. How long have you been working here?
I have worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Doubt. You're a
Let me
rookie.
speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen
Don't
here,
give a
young
fuck,
man.
boy.
I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
Do I?
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Ah, that is... Well, I'll tell you everything.
That was easy, wasn't it?
First of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude.
That's two people that
And
say he's rude.
later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
What did it say?
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
I'm good at deciphering
We ought to
gibberish.
visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
Oh. Chesterfield, Levay. That's got to be a foreigner, right?
A telegraph.
Anything else we can check? What a lovely little house. Excuse me. No. I'm gonna run away. Who's this geezer? I assume we can just carry on. Okay, find out what special wagon was carrying and... I wonder if we can ask, actually talk to old Doug Dimmadome. No, that's the wrong fucking every time. About his insurance policy.
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh, thank God. Where did you find it?
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from
I
doing.
apologise for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
Doug Dimmadome, owner of Dimsdale Dimmadome.
I see that you kept your grip sack with you. Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype. And this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Oh, but...
Well, that won't do at all. Station master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
I'll do it right away, sir. Sorry, sir.
Then we're going to go to the luggage room.
This Robinson is quite a character. We should learn more about him.
Where's the luggage room? Is it here? Yeah. Thomas.
This grip sack belongs to Mr. Robinson.
I think we should open it, Holmes. This is what they call force majeure. I'll keep watch.
Of course.
What if keep like let me out and then oh. Let's do that. See, I went past it though. Nah. Bit finicky. Oh, contract.
Look, Watson, a bundle of contracts. Very suspicious.
This is
We should study
exclusive.
them carefully. An exclusive sales contract.
For Mr. Thomas.
Mr. Robinson is the seller.
Right. Exclusive.
Another exclusive sales contract.
With Mr.
Mr.
Thomas.
Robinson is the seller.
Another one.
Yet another Mr. Robinson is the seller. Yet another Mr. Robinson is the seller.
All four.
Well, it is very clear that this Mr. Robinson received prepayments from various people for his machine.
We're just going to leave that in there.
This Robinson fellow seems suspicious to me.
Oh. Does he, Watson? Robson is a victim. Is he though? I very highly doubt he is.
I will not move from here until...
It's a scandal. An absolute outrage.
I think we have to go to Chesterfield now. See why the person over there can't spell very well. Oh look, it's Crime and Punishment. Easter egg. Where is everyone?
This bin is full of empty bottles.
They were drinking, that's why. He looks quite pale. Morse code, damn it.
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
Interesting.
A telegraph.
I don't know. Morse code. Does anyone know Morse code anymore? Or someone should. Is that a bake? Oh my god, he's got cheese ham, cheese bacon, bit of bread. You been drinking, mister?
How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir. Wake up.
Slap him.
Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please, sir.
Huh? What? The 18-hour 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions.
Just a few.
Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
Let's check him over. Red face, red nose. Clean clothes. Married. Alcohol flask. Oh. Fishing line. Why do you need fishing line?
Station Master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
select the correct answer. Okay, my
Station
bad.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
People been drinking.
You were not tired,
Drinking.
you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
Why shouldn't we?
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
Oh, we got another deduction. This with this. Train passed through just the station despite being unsure. The station must send a report. The train never passed through. It could send a report without. It could have passed it though, couldn't it? I think. It's a difficult one. Wait, fishing.
A fishing advertisement.
Advertisement. Anything in here?
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
I don't have a Jimmy, mate.
Locked. There is no sense in asking the station master to open it. We shall have to pick the lock.
These locks are really weird, aren't they? It says pick it, but there's no chance. Oh, that was it. Just 'cause I couldn't see that one little. What's in it then?
Bags were recently dragged here.
Oh, there's the
French
bottles.
wine, a remarkable vintage. These bottles are too expensive for a station master's wage. They were likely taken from the parcels.
Shameful.
These tools were used quite recently. They are still muddy. We should ask about them. railway post bags.
I'm always...
Oh. Wait a
A
minute.
handcar wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere.
Why do we get...
Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
Well, we both know that that is obvious.
Ghost
Why
train.
are you asking such peculiar questions?
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
No.
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights. And heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train itself.
But... Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
No, because we didn't see the train, we saw this. So... Wait, yeah, we could do a fake train experiment. That means it didn't. I reckon it's that then. Anything else in here? No. Let's try this fake.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Now try to put a wheel on that side there. There, grab the wheel.
I should use the appropriate object here.
He should use the appropriate object here. You mean take the brakes and put them on the brake joints? What else is there?
I should use the appropriate object here.
Wooden base? That wooden board literally looked like it belonged on the floor normally. Why can't I put this on the base? Sure it goes there, no? Oh, that's awkward to get that to go in there, but it's fine. So now we need to whistle.
Now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Yes.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson. I haven't finished yet. Try using your imagination. Our train requires only a headlight and a steam whistle.
Right, so we need to find... Grab it. Don't know why I grabbed it, but I grabbed it. Fire extinguisher? Whistle. There it is. I've got everything I need to make a train go choo-choo.
The long pole is now attached. It will allow us to connect the headlight.
Which was what we'll do
The
now.
headlight is attached. The steam whistle is now connected.
Whistle.
Holmes, what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
It is elementary, my dear Watson. We shall need a fire extinguisher.
Guess what I've got?
The fire extinguisher. Now let us see what we have here. First of all, let us pump the pressure inside the extinguisher.
Pump it up.
The steam whistle is ready to be used.
Perfect. That's a train right there.
Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
To be fair,
Perhaps
sick.
such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
At any rate, we now need to find where the real train might be hidden. I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Oh, the phone's low.
Well, I
Okay.
hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
Let me just turn it up again. Let's do 45.
A fake train.
Is that better?
What a clever and devilish trick.
Okay, what am I doing? Right, we need to talk to him in here.
You have quite a number of dirty tools lying around here.
Ah, yes. Well, thank you for reminding me. I should clean them. Although, it might be easier to put them outside. Seems it might start raining soon.
I meant, what were they used for?
Some workers come here and borrowed them from me. They wanted to lift the edge of the railway to one of the stations on the line, so that the water wouldn't come in too close.
Who
Where are they
were
from?
these workers?
Well, they didn't seem to be from the company, but they was fine lads. They invited me to share a drink. And whatever it was, it had a kick to it. They wasn't English. No, I don't believe so. But see, they knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind.
Lift the track. Can I go down this track? Apparently not. I can, but left part of the track. Wait, let me. Need to go back to the cab. Search old map.
Now we have two maps. We must combine them properly.
So what here?
Here it is. There is a side branch to the railway. Its first switch is located between Bridlington and Chesterfield stations. There is one more station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham, and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham station.
We have a lot to examine. Okay, let's go to railway switch. I just wonder if I'm gonna have enough time to finish this one before I've got to go.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
That driver must be well annoyed. So all we have to do is check that.
This road should go in the same direction as the railway. I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
So all we have to do is check that. Weird. Very weird. I probably missed something, but it's fine. Okay, this is like a little Doncaster. Oh, where are you off to?
A funny character. He looks anxious.
And he is not an Englishman.
What makes you say that? You can't judge just by looking.
This scent is familiar to me.
It's always
In
familiar.
order to recognize it, I must combine my associations into one picture.
There we go.
A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint.
Just a hint. Nothing more.
Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man. Holmes, you amaze me.
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar. It is a Ricardo Turrent, a Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. Quite an expensive one, too.
So why did you drop it then? Ashtray.
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs. A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint.
Peppermint.
These ashes and cigar stubs are similar to the one that we found on the floor. Some of the stubs were recently smoked. There are others that appear fairly old.
That means that the fellow spent several days here. Judging by his clothes, he's hardly a traveller or a tramp.
Well concluded, my dear fellow. A man who smoked the Ricardo brand of Mexican cigar spent several long days at Doncaster Station. Apparently, there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans.
Okay.
This ashtray is full.
Oh, we've done all that. So, Mexicans and Chileans. Where's the officer, whatever?
Newspaper articles on horse racing. Hurdle, steeplechase and flat racing. He is a true enthusiast, Holmes.
Tickets.
Betting slips
The Grand
for horse
Prix.
racing. The sums are quite impressive.
It can be an expensive vice.
£2.
This man had probably used all his savings.
A telegraph.
There's always a telegraph. Now where does dude go, eh?
Holmes, look. There's a flooded area over here.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking.
I too believe that as well. After you check the mail.
Railway post bags.
What's up, marmalade?
This post bag belongs to the station master.
You won't mind if you have a cheeky little look then. A printed us warning letter. I wish to assure you that I shall soon honour all the latest instalments that I need to pay. Edward Duff. Pretty sure I shouldn't be going through letters, but it's
The
fine.
station master appears to have found himself in some financial trouble.
House, trust me, it's time. Shall we have enough money to repay your house mortgage? Yes, only a matter of days. You may continue living in that house without me since it's your wish. Please know I still care about you and hope that you will forgive me one day, despite all the harm I've caused. Edward again. Are you Edward over here, mate? What's in the warehouse? Oh, look who's back. Back again. Dusty's back.
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
Is that so? Well,
Edward
good
Duff.
day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff, the station master of this station. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, but there's not much that I can tell you about last night.
I'll be the judge of that. Melancholy. Missing button. Ring mark. So he's not married anymore. What am I missing here then? No watch for a ringmaster. Not ringmaster.
It appears
Station
that you
master.
may be at risk of some flooding along the line here.
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our feet?
Quite so. But it is strange, because according to my map, there should be a quarry here, and behind that, the lake.
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
And where did you work before that?
I was working in Nottingham, but I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. Life is cheaper. I can't really complain.
Did any passengers leave or board the train last night?
No. I saw no one as usual. I reported the train's passage by telegraph, just the same as all the other nights.
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had hoped that your relocation to this small town might have helped ease your addiction, but it was not to be.
I beg your pardon. Addiction to what?
Horse racing.
We found a number of horse racing tickets inside your office. Well, well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, surely, for a station master.
It is none of your business. I occasionally attend the races with my colleagues. And anyway, that's my private life.
There was a gentleman of Mexican
We guess he's
origin, I
Mexican, by the
believe,
way.
in the waiting room. Did you notice him?
What? A Mexican? Here in the back of beyond? Are you quite sure about that?
What's he hiding?
Goodbye, sir. It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Instead, we can check the beach area around the flooded lake.
Okay. Train passed through Doncaster Station and Master reported it. Train never passed Doncaster Station. Master lied and sent a false report. I reckon we've not seen a report there, have we? Is this just an empty house? Yeah. So why are we at the beach area?
A fake train. Ha! What a clever and devilish trick.
But why can I come here? Oh wait, maybe we can travel to the beach. Have we been everywhere here then? Been to the waiting hall, that's the waiting hall as well. I went into his office. If you can get around the door. Right, let's go to... Why does it always take me here? Go to the beach. There's a lot more areas. Still don't quite know
Here we are at
the
beach
deal.
that is located near the quarry and Doncaster Station. These traces were made by a carriage.
Probably that one down there. What have I got there? A fly.
Nothing interesting here.
What the fuck is... I don't even see what I grabbed here.
Nothing interesting. These traces were made by a carriage. Look.
Oh, take measurements. What is that? How's this taking measurements?
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting here. Nothing in... No, nothing interesting here.
What the fuck am I supposed to be measuring?
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
Just in case you didn't know, there's nothing interesting.
Nothing interesting here. The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches. The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep.
Literally wide.
The vehicle would...
Yeah, okay. I was measuring it for how long? Wait, yeah, heavy. Anything else here? Wait, stone.
The vehicle pressed this stone into the ground. It would have been quite heavy. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials.
What's the next deduction? The train never reached Isham. It's a bit earlier and faked by somebody using a handcar. Yeah. Thought we'd already come to that conclusion.
An advertisement for lake cruises.
Some toilets.
An abandoned gypsy caravan.
There's blood there.
This place was abandoned fairly recently.
Tracks go
Observing
to
the
water.
coastline and the moored boats, we are able to see that the lake's water level dropped. The lake has flooded the quarry. The dam was probably breached.
Coastline. A metal plate. Las Zarpas.
A label with the name Las Zarpas.
Right, to the archives.
My search should be focused upon the name Las Zarpas.
Barge transportation. Leaders in heavy goods transportation. Label belongs to Mexican. Okay. Covers shipping, electricity services, and mining.
Here it is.
Oh. So the Mexicans are involved. Mexicans have recently utilized barges at the lake, probably transport something heavy. That's what it looks like. We'll look for side railway. Side railway branch at Evesham.
The entire train has disappeared. It's a disaster.
It's a disaster. Wait, what's that? There's these carts here as well. A little scooter thing.
There was a building here not so long ago.
Good
I
observation.
don't understand, Holmes. Why would anyone destroy the shed in such a manner?
For parts.
It was disassembled in great haste. It is most odd.
Multiple traces, wheel traces. Heavy vehicle.
Traces.
Measure
Let's take
tape.
a closer look.
Oh, what is it?
The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet.
Same
7
vehicle.
inches. The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials. The traces found at the disassembled shed near Evesham and at the lake were from the same vehicle.
Yeah.
This road should lead to the town of Evesham.
Should. Anything else around there? Watson, you standing there keeps tricking me into thinking there's something here.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Doesn't seem to be anything over here. Ah, don't go back and talk to him.
It appears that there was a small warehouse near your station and that it was disassembled. Why is that?
It was burgled overnight about 2 weeks
So you got rid of the
ago.
whole thing?
The police have already started their investigation, but I doubt that they'll find anything.
What was inside the warehouse?
Nothing of value. A few 100 feet of standby rails and some spare railway parts. But it wouldn't be easy to steal all of that. Why would anyone want to?
See you later, my good man.
Special wagon, stolen tracks. Loss of the prototype will bring a lot of easy amount of response thanks to the insurance process. Okay. Loss of machine is a disaster for his fraud. Even though he planned this fraud, he has lost far more and could gain insurance. And it doesn't seem like the insurance isn't only half of the thing. Sensor branch at the leads to the quarry. Is it this one? This is like the only place we went when we found one thing. Yeah, I think it's around here. Well, there's definitely stuff here anyway. That needs to be found. It doesn't let you go very far. We've examined that. Oh.
Mines. This is interesting.
All that. I didn't see a sign.
It would be quite possible for someone to redirect the train towards the mines.
Right, now we can travel to the mines to find and miss the train. So we've gone from the walk around London to walk around the fucking
Here are
middle
the
of nowhere.
mines. They appear to be abandoned. This is an administrative panel. See what it says.
Damn it.
This is an information sign. It might contain some useful data. We should restore it. Watson, you are a gentleman, and gentlemen tend to carry handkerchiefs.
Damn it, I'm not a gentleman.
Borrow yours.
And where is your own?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Very well. Here it is.
This is something coal company. We are.
WEA Coal. These mines belong to them.
Take a measurement, go on.
The distance between the tracks is about 4 feet 8 inches. A lightly loaded vehicle came this way. There is a wooden beam lying on the rails. A small vehicle with wooden beams went down this way.
Let's go find this small vehicle then, eh?
This mine has completely collapsed, Holmes.
It is curious, but to be truthful, I am not entirely surprised.
It's difficult to follow you, Holmes.
Someone removed these screws, most probably to take down the rails. A few feet of the rails have been dismantled.
Another deduction. Mine collapsed because of the... Oh, wait. Somebody stole the rails. Yeah. We still haven't got no big links yet. Minecart. Oh.
This is the cabin for the mine's security personnel.
With a metal box left inside.
This box must be the safe. Let's open it.
Oh no. I might help if we start doing stuff like this. It's so weird, like, you kind of get it right, it's like, you know, you need a little bit more.
The Mexican company Caracao and the Chilean Barcazas both want to buy the mines. I need more information. Perhaps Mycroft could help.
Who's Mycroft again? We inform you that representative the group grant free access from now on. The company's future owners of mines will sustain today. No trespass rule is upheld against representative of Carousel. Okay. Right.
Watson, it seems that both South American companies were involved in the purchase of the mine.
The man at Doncaster who fled our approach, he smokes Mexican cigars. Perhaps...
Yes, Watson. We should certainly speak with him.
So we're done here now? Nope. Maybe. I've got to examine the mines, but collapsed mine, piles of stones, paper package. What's in the package?
This is an unusual kind of paper, stiff and dry. It was used for a specific purpose. Let us look inside.
Sawdust?
I am almost certain it is a... Watson, could you assist, please? Do you have your pistol? Good.
Good.
Fire at this package.
Is it gonna blow up? That'd be yes.
dynamite.
Dynamite. So, mines collapsed because they were blasted. Hide a train dynamite used after the train was moved. Mines are collapsed. Dynamite. Oh, it could be concealment. It could be either or. Chesterfield. I reckon the train is inside the mine though. Is there a side road branch that leads to the quarry? Is that between Chesterfield and Easium? Easium? Got me here then. God, these travel so much. And I've got to remember everything that happened about 2 hours ago. Man's back again.
Please, sir, we would ask you not to leave. We have some questions.
Are you the police?
Maybe.
No, we are employed by the railway company. We are collecting witness statements about the train that disappeared last night.
Lo siento, I'm in a hurry.
Really? It seemed that you were waiting here for someone. Could you tell us if you were at the station last night?
No, I just arrived from South America.
Liar.
A formidable journey, no doubt. Which country are you from?
De Chile.
Oh, is it Chilean? Wrinkles. Strong build. Martial artist. How can you judge that by that? Smart clothes. Expensive cigar, that says. So it's got to be here. There we go. I thought you were Mexican.
Chile. But you are Mexican.
No, you are wrong. Why would you think I'm Mexican?
Cigars?
Because of your cigars.
See, cigarrillos. So what?
Those cigars are the
I
Ricardo
never fail.
brand, from Mexico. It is quite impossible to find them anywhere but there.
Pero not your business.
I don't suppose that you are on vacation. What business brought you here?
No one's
I was
scudding
to
with
meet
the
my fellow
vacation.
compañeros, who were due to arrive yesterday. They were on that damn train.
Oh.
I will stay here and hope that the authorities find them, or their bodies. It's now my responsibility to repatriate them.
Who authorized you to do that?
The company I work for.
Could you tell me the name of the company?
It's not your concern.
And what is your name?
Enough questions. Buenas tardes.
Wait, so he's Chilean?
Not a very friendly man, and he is lying. He said that he just arrived, but we know that he has been here for several days.
Right. So need to find the side bit over here. We looked at it and nothing came up. Right? That's like the only bit of side rail we get.
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
Holmes, I don't understand. Why do you care so much about this business with the mines?
What's up here, maybe? There it is. Found it.
This railway branch should lead to the quarry. The switch is rusted, but it still works. The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable.
It goes straight into the water. More missing rails.
The railway ends here. That is strange.
Somebody stole the rails to recover the missing section of the road. Somebody stole the rails to temporarily cover the missing section of the old railway in the flooded quarry. Is that all that's here? Solve mystery, so use telegraph. Can we use this telegraph over here? At least Sherlock Holmes has a little bit of a jog in his step, you know? Not quite a sprint, but he puts a bit of effort into it. I'm stuck. I always get stuck on that bit of door.
I asked Mycroft to find out some information on the WEA Coal Company. Here is his reply, and it is an interesting one.
There are two companies, okay, Brazil, Mexican, or Chilean. Both wanted to purchase the company. The Mexican has established an initial deal, prepared all the papers. How the Chilean group, aided by the influential connections, managed to snatch. Oh, so the Chilean ones have it. The Mexican company held a grudge against the Chilean group as the Chileans were favoured. Yes. The Mexican orders their Chileans to stay on the train, that's why they controlled and removed all passengers from the train except the Chileans. Yes. I just want to finish this bit. I'm closing the case. You can eat it now. Oh, I want to try it. Huh?
I'll just turn it down.
Oh.
Monopoly.
What?
Back.
What?
Everything. I'm doing care all day long.
I think I actually figured it out. Right, Mexican train. What's this one? Oh, so we're actually at the end. It was carefully planned murder. The Mexicans killed the Chileans and sailed the train and lifted the collapsed mine to hide their crime. The Mexicans' inhumanity towards the Chileans has cost many lives. We must act quickly. Contact the Strade and allow the police to perform their loud and swift justice. Criminal organizations such as this cannot be confronted directly. It requires a delicate approach. Give Mycroft the chance to resolve the conflict, even though it might be protracted and turned to his own advantage. The only things we have missing, right? I don't think he'd ever passed through Chesterfield. Someone stole the rails to cover up the missing section of the old railway. No, it's got to be to the mines, I reckon. Chileans were left. What's this one over here? That change anything? No. There's some stuff here that doesn't link though. Mexicans held no grudge against the business. After all, Mexicans held a grudge against the Chileans, as the Chileans were favoured. Yeah, I reckon they must have done, right? Here we have more though. Train could have been sunk in the flooded quarry at Doncaster. I don't think it can be sunk. Why would it be dynamite? I really have no idea. Where's this? Can I talk to this dude?
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to go for my gut, and I feel like they've done it on purpose. Is it blind justice? Let's play the political game. Yes, let's go for it. It's gonna be hard.
And the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have the local constabulary and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal. Our other option is Brother Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble, but it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. But I think I'd prefer to give Mycroft a chance. We should overlook our personal differences on this occasion.
Let us go home, then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
No, I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Well, all right. What did I miss?
Watson, we know that the Barcazas Company directors were trapped under the collapsed mines, along with the train and Robinson's prototype.
We hope.
We still need to corner the guilty party.
But how do you intend to prove... Oh no. Please don't tell me we have to dig out the mines.
Huh. You may rest assured that I have a far better idea. We have only to use our corrupt Doncaster station master as
Hope
bait.
he's corrupted.
He will unwittingly trap our Mexican friend.
Of course, you already had a plan. I shall follow you, Holmes.
See if I actually did it right then.
Well, the case is solved, and we shall be heading home. May we have 2 tickets to London, please?
London?
Right, wait a minute. You've solved the case?
In a manner of speaking, can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train? The police have ordered his immediate escort to London on the next train.
He pulled through then? He's alive?
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is quite serious, and the method of transportation has its risk, but he will be held securely by the doctor and police officers. The gentleman carries some vital information on this case. I am sure of it.
Ah, really?
He looks
Your
terrified.
station will be famous, Mr. Duff. The journalists will be here before you know it. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Did I get this right? I don't feel like I have, but it'd be nice to get 1 right. Who are we shooting, bro? Oh.
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba!
Ay, caramba.
You traitor! You double-crossed me!
Are you gonna shoot him? I did shoot, but apparently not. I shot loads. Damn it.
How dreadful. 2 dead
Fuck!
bodies. What a terrible ending to such a great case.
There, there, my dear fellow. It is all right. You did your best.
No, I didn't. I fucked it. Shit. Oh, it looks like I got that wrong. One wrong. Neutral. God damn it.